So here's something that this isn't recent, this has come up, but it's just something I've always been thinking about. So you hear a lot of people that go and they will gamble. Well, then you hear those same people that'll go and gamble, um, not go and invest their money. There's a lot of people out there that feel indifferent on both. They'll go and they'll gamble their money away, and they'll do it at thousands, hundreds and thousands of dollars each and every time, but they don't take that exact same money and invest it. Why? Well, there's a couple different factors that people are always talking about, right? So they're always saying like, well, there's instant gratification with gambling. You don't get instant gratification unless you have a lot of money in the stock market itself. Um, you also have like marketing. Casinos market their stuff very, very, very well. Um, Plus, there's as weird as it sounds, there's flashy lights. There's noises. There's stuff going on. So it's like almost like you're playing a game. Um, but you're also thinking you can win multi-million-dollar deal every time you hit the button on the slot machine. You're going to hit a more multi-million-dollar deal on investing your money and having that over time than you would, you know, playing the slot machine or playing blackjack or anything at that point. Now, granted, some people are good at blackjack and they can make money by doing that, and that's a whole different story. But I'm talking about actual just gambling itself. Eh, Me, I invest a lot of my money. I invest a lot of my time into investments and investing in general. Um, a lot of people don't do this. They'll go and they'll gamble their lives away. Now, it can be an addiction. I get that it can be addiction. So kind of taking that out of that perspective, but go and talk to a normal person. I bet you any freaking money that they are going to go through and say, yeah, they'll gamble before they'll go through and they'll put money in the stock market. Because of instant gratification, first off, plus it's almost like you're playing a game. Where in investments, it does take a longer time if you put little bits of money in every time. It takes a little longer time to get the money that you need to that you want to get or win per se, because you're not really winning anything. You're investing your money. So it can take time, or it can take time in order to get that money. So a lot of people don't like that. They love the instant gratification, which, to be honest, is terrible, terrible for anybody. It's great for casinos, great for casinos, but it's not good for everybody. And there's nothing saying that no that everybody can't invest their money, because they can. Anybody can go through and invest their money. It, I think the other thing that scares a lot of people is that there's a lot to learn, there's a lot to know in investing, and it is sometimes a whole separate job, um, and investments in general. But since it does take time, and I'm saying that taking that normal money that you would go and you would gamble all the time. Now, I'm not saying to not go and have a little bit of fun, maybe do a couple dollars here and there, but I'm not saying to go and put a couple $100 or a couple $1,000 into a machine where your probability of actually winning is a lot lower than anything, to be honest with you. It's very low. Your probability of winning on any of those and winning big is large. You don't win. Like the systems are set up to where you don't win. They're set up against you. Where investments, they're not. So my thing around is, why isn't there some sort of like gambling style investment software app, whatever, that acts like gambling, but it's not gambling. It's You're actually investing the money. I think that would really, really, really work in today's age, and it would help with a lot of older individuals that literally go and then they gamble their savings away. They, they do it all the time, and there's younger people that do the exact same thing. But I think that if there was some sort of app, some sort of software that was done, you would definitely go through and help people. I think a lot of people would do it. I mean, I think I would do it if you made it a game out of it. Um, I would probably dabble a little bit of money into that area. Even if I had to pay just a little bit for the service itself, that is completely fine. So I think that's one thing that would definitely go through and help a lot of people that are losing money in gambling. Me personally, I am not a huge gambler. I'm not a big gambler at all. Um, I kind of find it a little bit of a waste of time. Not saying I won't go or haven't gone, um, but it it's not something that I fully enjoy. I can't go through and put a couple $100 in a machine and walk out literally with nothing. Where I have I know and mentally I know I don't have a chance of winning. So in investing, I can go through and invest my money wisely and know that I can actually have a return on my investment per se. Now, I know some of you are probably already saying, well, gambling and investing is two different things. Yes, it is two different things. But what I'm saying and what I'm putting together are there are people out there that would rather go through and gamble their savings, their life savings, their life's money away and thinking that is actually going to get them more money. They're going to be able to be millionaires because they're going to hit the giant jackpot. That doesn't work that way. They're not out to give you money, they're out to make money. Now, investments, people are out there to make money as well, but everybody's out there to make money, to be honest with you. They're not out there to give money. It's you are investing your time, you're investing your money into a company, and that company, if it does well, you're going to reap the profits from that company. So that's what that is. You are a part owner, a shareholder of that company, to where you can get more money. You can actually have a return on your investment. Um, Compounding interest is one of the biggest things you can go through and start putting your money in at that point. But that's what I'm saying is that there are people out there that say that they would rather go out and gamble their money away or gamble because they know that they can win big on that slot machine, or they've gone a couple times and they've actually been physically lucky and they've come back with a couple $100. That's just pure luck. Like there's no skill, there's nothing involved. There's nothing involved in gambling. There's no skill unless you're actually physically playing maybe like a card game or something. There can be skill involved. So I'm taking those things out of questions, but I'm putting the slot machines pretty much at that point, and some of the other video machines. People think they can just go and win big on them. Yes, sometimes it is something to do, but let's make a game out of investments, out of investing and getting people's future, getting people to have a future, or even to have a little money at that point in time. Let's make a game out of that. Let's have somebody go through and make a gambling style game to where there's bells, there's whistles, there's lights, there's flashes, there's everything going on, and you win things when you start investing. I think that's something that really could work out, and a lot of people would definitely go through and do, because it's benefiting. They know that it's benefiting themselves, but they also do get something small out of it at that point in time. They get some sort of small gratification of doing well. So I think that's something that as a society we all need to get into, we need to start looking into is wealth, among everybody, and in trying to get everybody into financial stability, to where we definitely go through and help them. So gambling, I personally I don't care for it. If you're going out and have a little bit of fun, I would advise don't take a lot of money, maybe just a little bit, something you would do on like any other normal day going out. Um, maybe do something like that. But don't take thousands and hundreds of dollars and go and gamble. Take thousands and hundreds of dollars and put it in somewhere. Create yourself an investment. Create yourself. Yes, you're not going to get the instant gratification unless someone would build the thing I'm talking about. Unless you're going to get instant gratification, sure, okay, but you're not going to get that. But you will get the return on all of that. So, yeah. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Give me your pinpoint of view of gambling. What you think of gambling and in investments. Do you gamble a lot? Do you invest a lot? I just want to see some people what their thoughts are on gambling and investing at that point. Yeah, go through, put that down there. Also, make sure you go through and you hit that subscribe button. Get subscribed to the channel. Get updated for the next video. And other than that, I'll see you soon. Take care.